Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Crochet and More with Vicki Jo, and my name is Vicki, and I'm just happy that you were able to join me today, so thank you. And today is just a beautiful day to crochet. It's a really nice day here in Arizona. Not too sure what the weather is here. Let me see what it says. Let's see. Well, it says 53, but I probably need to update that. Okay, there you go. That's better. So today it's 85 here in Prescott Valley. Feels like 96. Very sunny. Has a nice breeze out there, and I'm inside. But it's hard for me to be outside for very long because we have a lot of trees around our house, and they're not the good kind of trees. They cause a lot of allergies. So I can only be out there for so long when it's breezy, because then I start getting the watery eyes and the runny nose and everything. So I chose to be in here and just jump on here today and share some whips that I have. For those that don't know what whips are, that's work in progress. And I have about 3 that I can think of right now. I like to find just different things to work on, and I start working on a project and then I see something else and I say, oh, I like that, so I start working on that one, and and I just continue doing that, so I end up with several projects going on at one time. But I do have some to show you today, and the first one I want to show you, they're some booties, little booties, or house slippers, I guess you would call them. The pattern I got this is from Llama Mama Kayla, and she calls them slipper socks. So you can actually put these on and then put your foot into your slipper. I haven't tried that yet because I'm not done with it, but I like this color. The color that I used, what is that color? Still gray, and it's called I Love This Yarn, and everybody knows where that comes from, Hobby Lobby. Nice and soft, but I do like these darker colors. Llama Mama Kayla, she likes the bright, and she actually has a pair on there. The ones that I first found on her pattern was Halloween colors. It was for Halloween, and they were like, she'd done them in different colors. Really nice, really nice. But she makes these before she goes into surgery for anything. When she goes to the hospital, she'll make them to wear. And they just stood out to me. That color stood out to me, but I really like the darker colors, so I chose to make mine in this color. And I think they're going to be very nice. They're very easy to make. It's just I believe double crochet or single crochet all the way through. And let me see, we used a 5.5 millimeter hook, and you can make them as long as you want them. She does say that you can throw them in the washing machine and dryer because they will stretch out over time. They will go back to their normal shape. It might be a little bit bigger, but it'll still work. And it's basically one size fits all because yarn does stretch, and you can make them as long as you want them. You can make them to go all the way up to your knees if you want. It's really entirely up to you how you do this, but so I like it. I'm going to give them a try. Like I said, this is all I've got done on it so far, but I'll be working on it, and when I'm done I'll show you. Okay. And then the next one that I have, I started making is a cover. It's going to be a flag pillowcase to go over a pillow. It's going to be very nice. Independence Day is coming up, and I wanted to have a project made for that. And I've already done the blanket, the flag blanket. I did that last year. It turned out very nice. I believe in one of my videos I showed that, might have been the first or the second video, I showed that blanket that I made. Turned out really nice. So this year I wanted to do something else, so I decided I'm going to try and make a pillowcase. So I went to a thrift store yesterday. We found this really nice thrift store. I should have taken you along. I don't have it set up on my phone. I do all my recording on my iPad, so I wasn't sure how I could do that on the phone, but it would have been nice to take you along. We found a thrift store here in Prescott Valley that's very huge, and I really enjoyed it because it had air conditioning. Everything was nice and organized and clean, and they had good prices, very good prices, and it was really enjoyable. So we didn't know that it existed here in Prescott Valley, but we found it. And so when I was there, I found this pillow, and it's called, well, it has on there spooky. I guess it's a Halloween pillow, but I like the firmness of it. This is what I was looking for, because I do have some pillows a little bit smaller than this, but they're all wore out and everything. They don't have that firmness. This one's very firm. So I thought I could make this pillowcase and cover this pillow. I don't know yet how well it's going to work because the pattern that I'm using with the stripes, you only have 13 stripes all the way, and it might run short, so I'm not too sure. I have a pattern that I started following, and it was with Katie Being Creative, and she was making a pillowcase flag. I'll link those. I'll link her name below in the description. But anyhow, I'm working on that, and I have a few more rolls. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have 7 more rolls to put. I have to add the flag, and we'll just see how that's going to work. But I think it's going to come out nice. Like I said, I started to follow her pattern, but then I chose to just sort of do it my way too. So we'll see how that turns out. But that's my second project. And then I started, I'm doing a Starburst granny square. Isn't that pretty? It's called a Starburst. This is the only one I got completed, but I did start doing some circles, and then I'll put the last roll around. But I have that one, and then I have this one here, and I have this one. They're all going to have the white borders, but I just changed up the colors of each one. And what I'm using, I love this yarn. Okay. And this one is mint. So I'm using mint. And this one is Big Twist. And this one is Lilac. And I love this yarn. And this one is the Jelly Bean. So these are the 3 colors that I'm using. And then I just have I love this yarn in the white for the border. So I'm going to make all of those up. I don't know how many yet. I don't know how big I'm going to make it, but then I'll join them all together and make a blanket with it. Or throw a blanket, cover your knees, or, when you're watching TV or something. But when I get that completed, I will definitely show that. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, let's see. On the red, white, and blue flag, I am using, I forgot to show you that, the Just yarn in the red, and of course the white Just yarn, and the blue I haven't opened yet, but it's the blue. This is a royal blue. I'm using this for the flag. So I'm hoping that turns out good. Okay, so that's what I'm working on right now. Those are my projects that I'm trying to work. I still have the blanket for my couch. I have not finished. I haven't even picked it back up yet. It's brown and it's boring. To me, it's boring to make. The color, the solid color is boring. So I have to do it in just small strips at a time. I believe I'm doing it all in single crochet, and it's just a boring pattern. So it's going to take me a while to get that one completed. I do have a big blanket that I was making for my bed. I'll show it at another time. I have it folded up and shoved in my closet right now. It was just getting in my way. I had it on one of my carts, and I had it folded up, and it was like really big hanging off, so I just put it in my closet yesterday. But it's a big, with the blanket yarn, so it's pretty big, but I only got like a quarter of it done. That one's been sitting for months, just sitting there waiting for me to finish. I was a little discouraged in finishing it because I was making it for my bed, because I have 3 cats that run around this house, and I have one that sleeps on my bed. And their nails, they stick on this yarn and they pull it, and I hate to put it out, all that hard work, and then they just pull it with their nails and snag it. And so I'm just sort of discouraged me thinking about that. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. It's just there waiting for me, calling my name to finish it. Eventually I'll get to it. I'll get it done. But anyways, I did get one of these. Excuse me. I did get one of these. I like it. It works, put your yarn on it and it just hooks up there, and it works really great with cake yarns. I don't know too much how it's going to work with these other type of yarns, because this isn't really too long. So when you get the other yarns, like one of these, let's see, you put it in there, well, that one might work. That one looks like it'll work, yeah. I guess the ones that are a little bit bigger, I don't know which one it was I had put on there, but it wouldn't. It was like all piled on the top. It wouldn't work. But this one looks like it would work. So anyhow, it's really good, and it just moves really smoothly as you're crocheting. It just turns, and you can just put it somewhere and just sit there and crochet. You don't have to keep going like this and pulling your yarn. It just works really great. Later on, I'm going to invest in another one. I can put the link down below where I bought that from. I believe it's the same place that Llama Mama Kayla bought hers from. She was the one that had demonstrated it, and after that I ordered it from, she had a link, so I ordered it from there. I believe it's the original creator of it, and so I ordered it from. But you can get them on Amazon, and they are called, what are they called? The Yarn Jeanie. So you can go on Amazon. I think it might be the same price, or it might be a couple of dollars more on Amazon. I forgot. But yes, you can do that. You can get it on there. But anyway, let's see. Oh, I have a finished object I started a few weeks ago, and that was on my shawl that I did. Let me stand up so you can see it better. You can see that. Came out pretty good size. See, there's the end. I put a little tag on there to tell me everything about this project because I tend to forget the yarn I use and all of that. If I ever want to sell them, I need to know that stuff. But anyhow, I love it. I think it turned out very nice. It's a nice color. So I actually got a project completed. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about that one. Okay, it's called the Granny Merge Shawl, and that is from Fiber Spider. I'll put his link below in the description. And the yarn that I use is from Premier, and it's the DK Colors Batik. And the color that I used is called Playtime. I completed mine in 45 rolls. You can add or take away as many as you want. It's just a 2-roll repeat over and over and over. And like I said, make it as long as you want, as wide. It's really up to you. I felt mine 45 rows was a perfect size, so I ended it there. But I think it turned out very nice, and I'm glad that I finally got one project completed. So anyway, I have another project in mind. I'm looking for this pattern. I found one, but it was in a different language, and they didn't have English to follow. It was a tutorial, and they did have the words on the bottom in English, but it was just, to me, it was just really hard to follow. And it was actually just the outside border that she was demonstrating. So what I'm looking for is for dog paws. You know, the little paws, and you crochet them, and then you have your border around them, and then you join all of them together, little squares. If anybody knows where I can get that pattern or the tutorial, I would prefer the tutorial. Please let me know in the description or in the comments, let me know. Like I said, I found one, and then it's a free pattern. So when I went into the free pattern, the pattern was all in another language. They didn't offer it in English, or I couldn't find it. So if anybody knows where I can get that pattern or that tutorial, preferably a tutorial, please let me know, because I do have a plan for that. I would like to make it and gift it to a cousin of mine that I think would really enjoy it. So yes, please let me know. I'm going to keep looking and see if I can find what I'm looking for in YouTube. So far I haven't found anything. But yeah, that's going to be my next project if I can find what I'm looking for. Other than that, I think, oh, I do have one more. Sorry. I found this little pattern today. I thought it was really cute. This is the picture of it. If you can see that. Isn't that adorable? And this is I didn't show you the front one because it's a little blurred, but this is what it's actually going to look like when it's done. It has a little hat that comes up over it. I found that and I thought it was so cute. And it's actually, I thought I wrote down the name for it because I don't see it on here, but it's a kitty. Hello Kitty. It's a Hello Kitty. That's what it's called. So that's going to be my next project. One of my next projects that I want to work on. I just thought it was so adorable, I love Hello Kitty. I've never really found a good pattern or a good tutorial to make the Hello Kitty. But this one I think will work out fine. If I can make this one, then I can get an idea how to make the little girl, you know, the original Hello Kitty. I'd like to do that. I think that would be really cute. But anyhow, other than that, I have nothing else. I hope you all enjoy your Saturday. I'm going to try and get this uploaded and out today. If not, I'll have it out for you by tomorrow. But I just hope you enjoy your day, whatever you're doing today. I hope you're blessed, and just remember that Jesus loves you, and so do I. Have a great day. Bye for now. See you in my next video.